Florida. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on our home team. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. Certainly not the start they envisioned for themselves. Losers in 2 out of their first 3 games, including falling short last week. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. And also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Throw it. Mayfield. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
It's 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice, because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 15 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. But you look at this defense. Well, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They've tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they've been successful so far. I wonder if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time, and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now Penix. And caught by London. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down and 11.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A play fake. Now Penix. And this one is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And looking to throw, Penix. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Falcons.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll throw with Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like this. Because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
That's good for Orlando. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The middle they go. Moore. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Give up the middle, Jenkins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. From the 25, here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's third and 2.
Makes it third and 2.
Mayfield looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
A gain of 6. That's another Orlando first down. First and 10.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. His second touchdown on the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A gain of 8 yards.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Mayfield. The short one there, caught by Likely. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
A gain of 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 43, here's second down at a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
An inside run to Jenkins. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
10 yards. That's good. For Orlando. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Orlando, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Orlando first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 2 now, second and goal. Mayfield down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Mooney. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
this defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Penix working out of the gun here. Right back to Pitts again. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get it down inside the 25. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Penix. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
7 yards.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
16-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramirez. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Now what a first down pickup of 8. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Mayfield with it once more. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports halftime report. Scott, take it away.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough, the Patriots at home to take on the Texans. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it...
Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Short throw caught by Pitts. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Robinson up the middle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake and then throw with Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking deep here for Mooney. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, Penix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. And
Mayfield to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Ramirez. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches, don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
And the Falcons first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
4 yards.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the draw, Robinson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And looking to throw, Penix. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. Orlando takes back over on offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
A gain of 10 yards. And an Orlando first down.
They'll run it with Judkins. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good for Orlando.
A toss to Judkins, running right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. This 2nd and 4.
4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ramirez. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
To throw, Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Well, this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now, a 3-point swing right there. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. Back to Robinson now on first down. Dances by him. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 51 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
First down, Falcons.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jeremy Ruckert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Escaping the pressure right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. And in Orlando, first down.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's across midfield to the 40.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramirez. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
And 2.
And they let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Moore. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. 7-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Orlando first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 17-yard.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moore. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
He was taken down behind
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Quinshaw Judkins, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. And they were looking to pick up the first down on third and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Visitors 14.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll go play action here with Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
They'll throw with Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Falcons on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Here's Penix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
On third down, Penix from the gun. And that is incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Orlando takes back over on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd.
They look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he is caught. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 82 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. And again, it's Mayfield. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 3rd down and 13. Their run, this is Jenkins. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line bearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They come up short here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Back to throw. London hauls this one in.
It drives some people crazy to see their short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's back to throw. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man, it's London. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
London. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. And a Falcon 1st down.
And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock. They'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
He'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
The scramble. A gain of 9 yards.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Orlando, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.